Let's get this show going, man.
Welcome to the Bleeding Burgundy Podcast, a Washington Commanders podcast for fans, by fans, with your hosts, Jesse Martin.
Because 90% of them are wrong. They're fucking wrong.
Max Taman.
You've got a plate of shit and you've got a bowl of shit. They're the same thing.
Scott Hartley.
Yeah, thanks for having me on.
John Taman.
What the hell was I talking about?
I just don't get it. I don't get it.
And now, the world's worst podcast host, John Taman.
We are going to the NFC Championship. Woo-hoo! Woo-hoo-hoo! All right, everybody. Mrs. Happy says hello, man. What's going on, everybody out there? Welcome to the post-game mashup. And, wait, oh, God damn it. Hold still, woman. Jesus Christ, say hello. Fucking A, we're going to the championship. All right, well, I am joined here by my good friend from Southeast Virginia over there, Jesse Martin, there he is, figured out just towards the end of just right before the game came on, just how he had his shirt buttoned last week when we beat the Buccaneers. He got his shirt buttoned properly, and as a result, a major victory. Way to go, Jesse. I'm giving you your props.
Yeah, I credit this win to this shirt right here and the button that I wanted to button so many times during the game, but I said, no, I cannot fucking do that. So y'all can just, give me the props for the win on this.
All right.
But fucking hey, man, listen, fucking my tears are fucking welling up watching this team go from the shithole that it's gone through to fucking 60 minutes away from a fucking Super Bowl appearance.
It's been just amazing. Scott, please, from Barrow and Furnace UK, our good friend Scott Hartley. Dude, these post-game, I'll tell you what, I hope you get paid for these because you are, like the guest. This is what, your 679th appearance, I think, on the podcast. That's fantastic. How you doing today, buddy? Just going to the NFC Championship. How are you?
Yeah, I'm good, mate. This is just ridiculous.
You haven't woken the wife up yet for a little?
No, not yet. No. But this is just mad. I mean, I don't know what to say. It was just an incredible game from start to finish. With Monday, there's no butt pats or head smacks. Everyone just gets a butt pat.
Oh, we're feeling ass all day.
Ridiculous.
All right, speaking of feeling ass all day, our good friend from the 1 Point Safety Show, how's our guy there? Scouts, how you doing, Scouts? Andy Lockhart.
Brilliant, man. Fucking loving it.
Yeah, baby. Yeah, man. I tell you what. It's been a long time for me. It's been forever for y'all. Been a long time for Jesse. It's been forever for most of y'all. I don't even know what the fuck to say. They had no problem in this game. None. Fuck the Lions.
Us as fans had more problems with this game than the fucking team did.
Yeah.
I mean, I didn't sit down one fucking time. I was on my feet, back and forth, fucking pacing the whole goddamn game. How can we fucking screw this up? And then time and time again, Jaden just does what he's been doing all season long, and he's an assassin, man. He is. Just fucking said, the stage isn't too big for me. I'm going to go in here and I'm going to put fucking 45 points on the best team in the entire league.
Tell you what, Yam says every B-Rob hater in our fandom can line up to lick his peach clean. I'm tell you what, I've met Yam.
He's a big lad.
He's a big fella.
You don't want that peach.
Yeah, you're not going to have to. You're not going to have to bend very far. But I agree with you, Yam. I think they should all line up. I think we should have video of that so that we can show it on other people's podcasts and not this one. This is a family show. Phil Johnson says, "Let's go Redskins! Let's go! Hail to the Redskins!" Do you realize now that in the playoffs against the Lions, we've outscored them like 90-38?
Yeah.
Seeing their faces was awesome, man. Seeing all those fans' faces fucking crying, sitting there. That was awesome.
Walking out of the stadium, 7 minutes to go.
They were like, oh, well, fuck it.
Well, worth the $800.
All of them were looking across the bridge at Canada thinking, we can make a run for it. We can get out of here. We could pretend that we were fucking Bills fans or something. Oh, baby. Valiant says, what a game. James Bell says, this game sure puts JD in the MVP conversation. He's helped make us a contender. I agree. He is why we're a contender.
It would put him in the conversation, but the MVP race is over with. They just haven't announced the winners. It's a regular season. But, he could be the Super Bowl MVP. We just don't know yet.
Scott G, what's up, baby? What a game! What a game!
What a fucking game!
One thing from James Bellman. Shout out to you. It's 5:35 where you are. Fair play.
Hey, he just had to get up in the morning. Hey, it's Sunday, right? Who cares, right? What do you got to do today? Wake up later on and watch the Eagles?
Let's just pray that this game, in the championship game, is next Saturday. My God, please.
Cameron McDonald, what a fucking team, he says. I agree. What a fucking team.
8.
I think it's Sunday at 8, next game.
Oh, you're joking me.
8 p.m. our time.
It's not. It's,
8
the
p.m. our
NFC
time,
is on
right.
Saturday. NFC games, I think, is on Saturday. I'm pretty sure. I
It's
saw that
an 8 p.m.
earlier
kickoff
today.
for us.
I saw that earlier
Okay.
today.
Pete's doing well. Everything's jumping around on me here. But Pete says, what a fucking
awesome.
dream. And yeah, Scott, look at it. Scott's in a dream. He's like, oh, fucking hell, is this going to be I'm going to stay awake again.
I don't like it.
Don't cry. All
Don't
right,
like
that's
it much.
Fear this team, says Pollywood. What's going on, Pollywood? Cameron says, heroes, every one of them.
Agreed.
Ian Lockhart, what's going on, buddy? Absolutely brilliant. Match sticks for me. We're going to work in an hour. Have fun, bud. I don't know what you do on a Sunday, but maybe you're, is he a pastor? Maybe that would be kind of fun. He could go up there and say, "Oh, ye upon thee in the congregation, fuck ye for the Commanders."
He's definitely that. He's definitely one of them.
Oh, all right. So, what did you find most fun about this football game? Please tell me, Jesse. Start off with you.
I mean, just the offense just basically did whatever it wanted to the entire game. I mean, just watching Jaden he was just a magician back there running this offense.
He was really good. Scotty, what about you?
Yeah, just the offense was unbelievable. Just the poise of him doing his thing. He never got rattled in any way, shape, or form. And then we had a resemblance of a running game today, which was great. And
We had a really good running game
defense-
today.
The defense just did its thing, and the turnovers were ridiculous. The amount of, what was it, 4 interceptions?
Yeah, 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, 4
Five
interceptions
five total turnovers.
and a fumble recovery. Yeah.
Mike Sanders still, man. I mean, shit.
Fucking
What a
stud.
fucking draft pick that was.
Quan Martin with the pick 6. Oh my
Quan
God.
with the pick 6. Yeah, man. I'll tell you what, Scouts. I throw the same question down to you, but I forgot what the fuck it was. So I hope you were paying attention. So.
Well, I was going to say the same thing about the turnovers, the defense stepping up, and like Samba's still having two interceptions, man. I mean, to say the guys are stud. Goff didn't learn his lesson, man. Goff didn't learn his lesson. He went after him once, he got burned, and then he went after him again, and he got burnt again.
It was Jameson that went after him the second
Jameson
time.
Williams,
That's
yeah.
all right. Jameson shouldn't have thrown. Hey, I'll tell you what. We
Don't
got the
take-
Lions to make mental mistakes. We got them to break their fucking their discipline, and we got them to make screw ups. And my voice is going. I sound like Ron Torbor, the fucking, every time he was throwing a flag on the Lions. Oh, illegal use of the hands. Oh, there we go. Number 45. That's my voice right now. And yeah, man, the fact was that not only did we take the ball from them, but we made them pay when we took the ball from them. That matters. That matters. You don't just want to take a turnover and punt, Take a turnover and put that motherfucker in the end zone.
Yeah, Ben Johnson. No,
You're right, Cam.
I don't like these basketball guys. Get the fuck out of here.
That's right. I hope Magic Johnson went over to him and cut his hand and said, "Good game."
Oh, God, John. Fucking hey.
All right, we will go there on this show. Fuck it. I'm looking at who's in the chat, and it's just a bunch of blokes. So fuck it. We're going down that road. The hell with it. All right, so if you guys are over there on Twitter or X when you're watching us right now and enjoying the party, please come on over into YouTube where you can chat with us and let us know that you are a woman that doesn't appreciate my Magic Johnson has AIDS joke. Share, and it's not AIDS anyway, it's HIV. Anyway, on that note, Scotty, you getting yourself motorboated this weekend, buddy?
I think so, mate.
Yeah!
Yes.
It is a win-win for everybody in the Hartley household, that's for sure, except for his son, who's like, damn it, I'm trying to listen to fucking radio.
Radio.
I don't know. The fuck the kids do these days? I don't know. I'm high on the victory that's put us into the NFC Championship.
It's just ridiculous.
So
it's a ridiculous season. It was weird. I mean, I got into the second quarter, John, and I just thought to myself, we're not going to win. We're not going to lose this game. Again, I just had that feeling of we're not going to lose this game. It's been wild. It's been wild.
Wild. Let's see. Scott G. He says the trick play interception was my favorite. Yeah, that was fun. The best part was the pick six. That was great. That was fantastic right there. And really, when we needed turnovers is when we got them. Mikey's pickoff in the end zone was fucking spectacular. He played that ball perfectly. And so right now, let's see. Yam says his mind is blown. And look, we've seen his literature. That's pretty tough to do. I'm not going to say anything about that. But so NFC Championship. Who do you want to face?
Don't care.
Don't care.
Yeah, at this point, I don't think it really matters, man.
Yeah, Scouts, what do you think?
It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. But for me, I want Philly. Let's go there and kick their ass as well.
Mm-hmm.
End of.
Let me ask you this.
I'm just thinking now about selling kidneys because
Can't get over there.
it's getting close, man. We're 60
You have to buy a
minutes
gun
away.
as well if you come to Philly. Fucking hell.
That's anywhere in the country.
No, not to Philly. I'm thinking the next stop after that.
Oh, New Orleans. Sorry, yeah. Yeah, that'd be nice, wouldn't it?
Yeah, that'd be all right. But if you came over here to go to New Orleans, I do happen to know that some other shit 90s bands like Third Eye Blind are playing maybe over in Chicago. You could drop off to go see them before the football game.
That's where Detroit are going.
That's right. That's right. The King of the Beast has been slain yet again. All right, look. I'm happier than shit. I'll tell you what. We'll do man of the match. Jesse, we'll start with you. Who's your man of the match?
I mean, there's so freaking many of them.
Sure.
I'm not going to take the low hanging fruit, but I'm going to take Mikey Sanders still.
Sure.
I think his play on defense was absolutely fantastic today.
All right, now I'm going to say this real quick before we go any further. I'm going to show this video one time. Scouts, I'm going to tell you, get the tissue box and the jerkins.
Wobble, baby, wobble, baby, wobble, baby, wobble, yeah. Wobble, baby, wobble, baby, wobble, baby, wobble, yeah. Wobble.
Motherfucking Major Tuddy was having himself a ball up in Detroit. That's right. There he is.
Wobble, baby, wobble, baby, wobble, baby, wobble, yeah.
All over them lions. I tell you what, if I have the time, I will put a lion in that video instead of that log.
Baby, wobble, baby, wobble, baby, wobble, yeah.
There you go. And it is late, and I know a lot of guys just went, I think I'm logging off now.
So the Commanders just put out their tweets after every game that they win, and it's Simba as a little kid,
right.
The Lion King thing being held over the rock. It's pretty good.
Oh yeah, I'll have to go take a peek at that. You know what I did really find most impressive? It's something that we've seen all doggone season, but the fact that Jayden, you can't tell at any point when they show him on the sidelines what's going on in the game, whether he is in the most intense pressure situation, whether the other team is getting a lead on him, it doesn't matter. He looks the exact same placid.
Mm-hmm.
He's so serene until the end of the game, and then he's jumping around. I'll tell you what, I don't have any question to say about that, but I'll throw it around the room. You can say whatever you want.
My man of the match, John. I'm going to go with. I thought Quan Martin was immense tonight. He was immense.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I forgot we were doing man of the match. Sorry,
it's okay.
I've been drinking to the NFC Championship, boys. That's right.
Scouts.
I'm old enough. Scouts, who's your man of the match?
I mean, you took my ones. But I'm going to go.
I'll be right back. I got to get a drink.
I'm going to go Zach Ertz.
Zach Ertz. All right, so while Jesse's gone, can we give a nice harmonized Ertz? Ready? On 3. 1, 2, 3. Ertz. Man, you guys are just, come on. Scouts, you're from Liverpool. You're supposed to be a Beatle. Sing with us.
Ertz.
Ertz. That's right. Zach Ertz. Showing up big. That's why you have a veteran fucking tight end, man, like that. And I'll tell you, John Bates showed up with a big play in the fourth quarter. What you got
how's
there?
That?
Those in the DMV area, go hit up Lost Boys Cidery. Good stuff right here.
Lost Boys Cidery?
How's that victory granola sitting there, Jesse?
It's coming. It's going to be delicious. I'm going to eat the whole fucking bag, too.
Oh, his victory granola?
Yeah.
That's right.
After I drink a couple hard apple ciders.
And then Jesse will be in the bathroom. That's I bet you over top of his goddamn septic tank is the forest. Just from all the seeds that motherfucker leaves down there. All right, that's enough of that nonsense. All right, so I would say my man of the match, I'm going to go with Terry McLaurin, man. Turning that fucking, I don't know how long that screen pass for a touchdown was. It was like 70 yards or something like that. But he split those two tacklers, ran away from another guy, and honestly, that was an elite play and an elite moment in a game that we needed to have. He set a spark that we never turned away from. I thought that was really one of the turning points of the football game that just said to our offense, they can't stop us, they can't touch us. And they didn't. I got more. But we'll go around backwards. Go ahead, Scouts. Give me another man of the match. I don't care, offense, defense, special teams, whoever you like.
I'm going to say Michael Walker, actually. He was superb on special teams.
Yeah.
Really was, man. Set the tone.
Him and Nick Ballore. Ballore was a hell of a signing.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Yeah. I'm speaking of special teams. I'm going to give you my impression. This is Tress Way when they called him to punt. Ready? Me? There you go. Thank you very much, ladies and gentlemen. To your bartenders and waitresses, take care of them tonight. I'll be here all week. Scotty, you got any more man of the match on any offense, defense, special teams? Anything you got?
De'Ami Brown, definitely. Give that man a contract immediately.
I have to agree. I'm going to say Brandon Coleman gets a man of the match, I think. I thought he had a damn good football game. What about you, Jesse? Anybody else you want to go out?
I'm going to give it to the rest of the offensive line. I think they did a really good job today of opening up some holes and allowing B-Rob to actually get going. We haven't seen that.
Trent Scott.
We haven't seen that in 6 weeks, and we really saw some holes being opened today. And yeah, shout out to Trent Scott for coming in. Cosme injury, it's bad. He's done for the season, and maybe even the start of next season.
I would say so.
Yeah, that looked really, really bad. So,
was it his knee or his ankle?
It looks like his knee. Yeah,
but he did walk. He did walk off.
Well, he had one of those when he came back out, like one of those little cart things on his fucking knee.
Oh, so he's like walking around like Max Crosby right now. Yeah, they're going to give him something to keep the pressure off of it. But Max Crosby, by the way, on NFL Network, picked the Commanders today. And you know why? You know why? Because he wants to be here.
Yeah, Scott G's right. Lattimore,
absolutely right.
He did a very, very good job today.
Where was St. Brown? I didn't see St. Brown that much, tell you that. Besides garbage yards, I didn't see him too much.
Lattimore down. I thought Lattimore played well in the run game, too. I mean, he got in there and made a nuisance of himself. He made a couple of nice plays where he was able to turn runners back into tacklers. That was pretty good. So, yeah, Lattimore shows his value, man. Mike Evans is a Hall of Famer. We can cry about what happened last week all we want, but it doesn't make any fucking difference because we are 60 goddamn minutes from the Super Bowl, baby. From the Super Bowl. Why not us?
Not us.
Why not?
Oh, my God.
Give me some fucking reasons.
Yeah. All right. So, Scotty, our Pete Sidorn's from Bristol, so let's hear him give a shout out to Trent Scott.
Shout out to Trent Scott who came in for a cast meet.
Okay, well that was really.
That sounds like your normal voice.
It does. It sounds like he does. All right, so let's see here. PBR Dirty coming in here. Congratulations, Washington Lions.
Definitely want to give a shout out to PBR Dirty 30. Again, he was on our show on Friday, and we've been following each other for a very long time, and we've both been long-suffering fans because of how our franchises has been for years and years. And I do my heart does go out to the Lions fans because they've been waiting on this, and I even felt like it was their year. But for some odd reason, Jaden Daniels came out and just did what he does so well.
The gods are smiling,
and it just wasn't y'all, So
yeah. So respect on coming in and saying congratulations. Absolutely. We appreciate that. Always like to hear from good fans. Doesn't matter where they're from, including Pete. We are 60 minutes away from drunk Andy Burroughs being right about us being in the Super Bowl. There we go. Where is Canada Mike? Canada Mike needs to come in and collect his flowers.
Yeah.
Let's see. James Bell wants to know, is Wagner due to retire at the end of this season? They need to do James, the end of the season is 120 minutes away. So we're not talking about that yet.
Oh, no. But Wags is coming back. Wags is coming back.
Has to.
That's right. We got a banner raising coming up. So
this coming from a Eagles fan right here.
Jordan says it's going to be an Eagles versus Commanders showdown, and the Commanders are going to cause another upset. My goodness, she is.
Do I sense a shift, a changing in a fanship here?
That's what
It's
I'm
happened already, mate.
That's why you got them. That's why you got them 2 tickets.
That's right. That's right.
Club seats.
Shout out to Jordan.
That'll be 3 tickets, sir. Sorry, sir, but that's going to need another seat.
Well, that's what does need another seat. Cliff Kingsbury's ball sack. Oh my God, the absolute nuts!
Right.
The absolute nuts on him and Dan Quinn.
Both
Wow.
Quinn and Kingsbury has the biggest fucking wheelbarrows, so their nutsack can just be dragged around.
I mean, how many times on 4th down, close to the end zone, are you going to go? Yeah, fuck it, we'll just go for it. I'm like, what are you doing?
That's on Dan Quinn, by the way. But
yeah, Terry's like, yeah, I'm going to come up clutch here. Cheers for that. And it's just like, wow, okay, I can't. Everything just went right tonight. It was just, it's a ridiculous game. A ridiculous game.
The fact that
we nearly got the over under ourselves, John.
That's what I said. We're going to get the over ourselves. I took the under on this game. I thought that the defenses would show up a little bit. Ours showed up. I mean, when 5 turnovers, fucking hey, some of those interceptions, but like I said, Mikey's in the end zone was outstanding interception. Quan Martin's pick 6, man, that's the kind of shit that you always see us doing. Overthrowing some guy. Jeremy Chin closing the game out. The Hammerhead played well tonight, I thought. Anyway, this is supposed to be a short show, but I guess we're kind of having fun, aren't we? It's up to you guys.
As long as it doesn't turn into a shit show.
No, we're not going to do that because, hey.
You got your sunrise. You caught a prize. You're making your Johnson. Party nights, summer whites. Your friends.
John, I can't hear any music, mate.
No, you can't hear anything. Nothing. Nobody can hear anything.
That's all, bro.
Your kids and your Johnson.
Well, I'm assuming everyone can.
Your Johnson.
Distant lights.
Oh, was that what it was? The Johnson. How nice.
Your girl and your Johnson.
The other thing now is Detroit. What are they going to do if they're going to be gutted because they're going to lose both coordinators?
Probably, yeah.
What's up, Shelly? Playoffs are always different. You never know what you're going to get. Hey,
Shelly, we should have believed. You're right.
I always believed. I don't know what the fuck y'all are talking about.
Well, the fact of the matter is when we're sitting here making picks, we're going to try to we know what we're talking about, and nobody knew that this was going to happen except for Shelly. So,
I mean, listen, if we're being real, I mean, we were a 10-point dog a couple days ago. Let's be honest about it.
Well, the fact she's right. All right, playoffs are always different. And we're at that stage now. I mean, a game is 60 minutes long. And as we see in this game, even though we were outmatched, supposedly, we were out-talented, supposedly, didn't make any difference. We opened their defensive lineup like a can of sardines and fucking ran right through it. It didn't make any difference. 60 minutes from the Super Bowl, right? Scouse, am I right?
Having a better quarterback changes everything.
It does.
Whoever has the better quarterback always has a better chance of winning.
That's right. It started with the decision to defer after winning the coin toss, which is something that we discussed here on the various podcasts. And I thought that they did the right thing, and they got away with it. They made the stop, even though they didn't get anything afterwards. But they did. They got away with it. So that's what you want to do.
The defense was. I mean, they were fired up in the beginning of the game. It's unlike we've seen from this defense.
What do you think? What do you think the media is going to be the biggest thing here? Is it going to be the hit on Jared Goff? Is it going to be the they had so many injuries on defense, blah blah blah. Is that going to be the narrative, or are we just going to ignore the fact that fucking Jaden got rocked as well, and that there was a horrible call, you know, that they scored off. It was 1-1 when we look at that. I mean, if we look at that play again and we say, okay, on the block for the pick six. Yes, he hit him in the face, but at the same time, the Lions scored off a bullshit call that was never a face mask.
Look, I don't give a fuck if he hit him in the face. He's a goddamn tackler on that play. And if anybody wants to argue against it, he was moving towards the play. I didn't think that it was any sort of cheap shot. I mean, if you want to cheap shot him from that angle, you really can. You really could have fucked him up. But I thought it was just an incidental contact on a hard block that you always do on a quarterback on an interception.
Well, I mean,
Max, welcome to the show.
He didn't take himself out of the play. So, Max, did you escape the escape room in time?
We did. Okay, I got to the bar. I got to the bar. It was a hellish experience at the bar. But hey, we put up 45 points on the number 1 seed, the NFC.
I'm disappointed you escaped this. You got out of the escape room. I'm gonna have to fix those fucking chains. I thought I had put enough concrete down in the basement, but apparently. Not enough.
Joseph Fritzl's basement there.
Look,
let's see. I didn't. Shelly, the hit on the golf wasn't really. Valiant 81 says I didn't like the bullshit face mask call. That pissed me off because everybody is sitting there, including all of these officials in New York, are watching the replay going, that's clearly not a face mask.
I mean,
we can fix this. Why not?
His didn't even jerk. I mean, I don't understand what
because the whole thing went down. That when you have the face mask, when it's this way, the helmet jerks, but when it goes down, it just pulls the entire thing. So I see what he saw, but at the same time, at that reverse angle, it's the shoulder pad.
What he saw was bullshit.
A million fucking cameras watching the ball.
That's
There's
right.
no reason why replay assist can't be like, hey, nope.
Well, we've learned this lesson with pass interference. They'll never change the call.
Well, they said on the broadcast that the rules prevent them from fixing this problem. And to the broadcasters, not just for our game today, but to the first game, Joe Buck calling out the fucking Fox at their booth, calling out the bullshit calls that Patrick Mahomes is getting. That was some top-notch fucking broadcasting right there. They even had the plays coming up. Look, here's another bullshit call that he got. Look, here's another bullshit call that he got.
Listen,
go ahead.
We are one fucking win away from the fucking Super Bowl.
I can't believe it.
I mean,
it's real.
It's been 34 years.
I know it.
33 years, but still, it's crazy. It's the first time in my life.
John,
yes.
you need to chop this up. It's 30. That's 27:52. You need to put the old lady out of Titanic with Max on. It's been 32 years.
That's me. I'm gonna go out on the fucking end of the ship there and drop something in the ocean. Nah, I'm not gonna do that. Fuck all that, man. We are going to the Super Bowl. There's one team in our way. We don't know who it is yet. I think I'd rather play Philadelphia.
Greatest rookie season ever by a quarterback.
I was talking to Megan. This is going to be the 5th rookie quarterback to start a championship game in NFL history. 5th.
That doesn't count the first 2. Right?
Well,
that had to be.
Jordan, I was born in 1996. Yeah. So I am 28 years old. And look, you can count more times in my life we've had less than 5 wins than more times we've played in a divisional round.
New Orleans, for sure.
New Orleans, James. New Orleans, mate. That's what we're booking.
That's right. That's right. And I got to tell you, James, in New Orleans, everything's legal with any species that you want, anywhere that you want, as long as you can come up with the excuse. Right. Hey, dude, let me tell you something.
The experience, John, yeah?
The donkey show used to be something. All right? I just want to tell you that.
Wow.
Wobble, baby, wobble, baby, wobble, yeah. Wobble, baby, wobble, baby, wobble, baby, wobble, yeah.
Yeah. All right. Anybody got anything else before we get out of here? Because it is getting late. Or unless y'all want to stick around, I don't give a fuck. It doesn't make any difference to
Who's
me.
fucking tired right now?
I'm not tired right now.
I was going to say, are the UK boys going to sleep?
I will be in a minute.
Did you just call them
5 a.m. like
you gay boys?
Get your boys.
UK.
Whatever. Potato, Scott. That's what I say.
I got something else. Said with Washington's wins tonight, every other NFC team besides the Dallas Cowboys will not have played in a conference championship going back to 1996.
Hey, Dallas Cowboys. There you go. Scouse is digging it. Look at him. Scouse is like, hey, fuck yeah. John, he's gonna DM me. Why don't you send me that video, bro? Send me that video.
Send me it now, bro. Send me it now.
You got it bigger, right? You got one that's big?
A major toddy. Yeah.
Oh, man. I'll tell you what. I thought defensively, Frankie Louvu stepped way up. The one touchdown.
Oh, it was cool.
The one touchdown that they got where we were double covering their fucking tackle eligible guy, that aggravated me.
That was a hell of a catch by Laporta.
It was a hell of a catch by Laporta, but honest to God, if Wagner doesn't follow where Louvu is following and stays where he is, that he picks that ball off or that pass isn't thrown. Goddamn right. You're damn right we are lit.
Look, that's our piece of shit defense that just forced 5 turnovers and gave up 31 points to the number one offense in the league.
I just whited all over the place. We are lit. We are lit. We are lit. I think that's... There you go.
That's how the kids say it, yeah.
Let's see.
Look at that picture. Hold on. Look at that picture.
I like that picture, Kim.
That Kim is he's awesome, Kim.
Hey guys, Jesse needs a slap. Who else? Hey, all right, we're all down for it.
They all picked us. Every freaking one of them.
Nah. See, here's the difference between you picking us to lose and me picking us to lose. Is that they think you're serious. Me, I'm good looking. I can get away with anything.
Real quick, this is a guarantee, too. We're going to have a pick that's either 29, 30, 31, or 30.
Wobble, baby, wobble, baby, wobble, baby, wobble, yeah. Wobble, baby.
We ain't talking about the off season, so there you go. You get the pig's ass. And that is that. All right, so big play. Anybody want to talk about a big play? You got a big play that you got in mind here, since nobody seems to want to go anywhere right now, and more people seem to be streaming in.
Master Bates play.
Yes, Master Bates' play was fantastic. I'm glad his hands were good and sticky.
I mean, frankly, the biggest play of the game for me was Quan. That pick 6.
Yeah.
That put us up 10, and it gave us a cushion, and they could just never get out of that cushion.
It's kind of like a fart.
What?
Wouldn't you agree? I'm telling you, you sit on, that's right. You sit on a certain brand of couch, and you know, it'll stay in there for years, and then, you know,
you just sit back down, and you're like,
It's farts from 2015. Jesus Christ. It is late, and we are punchy with victory. The Hogs are going to the goddamn fucking NFC Championship. The Commanders are in the NFC Championship, and I really don't care how foolish I sound. All right,
none of us thought this. None of us did.
I didn't think this. I thought we would be pretty good, but I didn't think this. And you know, the Big and Boss book just went in the trash today, so we're not going to know how we picked it out. Because I'm going to say I did. I picked us to go to the Super Bowl.
I do want to say
that's win 14.
I was one anytime touchdown away, and Jaden Daniels, what was it? Where is he? 4 yards away from my Commander's bet hitting today.
Let's see, because I had a Commander's bet. Let me see how close it got.
And you guys were giving me shit about betting on my team.
Well, calling it out.
Oh, I hit a couple of legs today that I've got still some pieces to go tomorrow. Dan Campbell's up on the podium right now.
Did you guys know that this was the first ever NFL game between 2 head coaches named Dan?
No, I didn't know that. There you go.
Scott, get the big book of Who Gives a Fuck out and write that down on
Williams. All I
6.
had was a fucking Jameson Williams needed 20 more yards. Fuck, and that was a big one too.
I didn't even realize Amon-Ra had as many yards as he did.
He had a couple of plays, and I mean the thing was is that the Lions got
garbage yards, man.
Well, yeah, no, but yeah, they were garbage time. But the Lions had a stretch there where they were. I mean, they were averaging like 9.5 yards a play.
That second quarter was insane.
Yeah,
there was 42 points scored in the second quarter alone.
Yeah, I know. It was 7 more points than we scored against the Broncos in the Super Bowl, which, by the way, is what we're 60 minutes away from.
Guys, I don't know. I don't know. I told Megan that I would be insufferable if this happened, and I didn't think it would. I went into the bar thinking I was going to be very depressed.
The season is magical. Shelley says the season is magical. And, you know, I did manage to give the UK boys my fun with the.
Do you know what done it? It was, I was going to say, it's the Aaron Andrews impression. That's what done it.
I do a dead-on Aaron Andrews impression, don't I?
Here,
it's fucking perfect.
Just so you guys have this as well, I muted our chat. Do you guys want to know how many messages you all sent between
389?
771.
That was Scouse. Scouse ate fucking tacos and he thought it was funny to keep farting on the phone and send it over to it.
In like our podcast group, there were 6, and then in everybody there was 765. So I'm gonna have a lot to go on.
I'm gonna put this out there. I think Jaden Daniels is the new, will be the new best quarterback in the league for about 10 years.
Jesse, that is a $70 million a year contract.
I don't care.
Without doubt.
I think he's going to surpass Mahomes next year as the best quarterback in the league.
I think he.
Oh wait! Breaking news here on NFL Network: Commanders upset Lions to reach NFC Championship. Fuck yeah! Woo! Woo!
Real quick, down the hallway from where John is, his wife is going.
No, she's not. She stayed up and watched the game with me. Believe it or not.
Bullshit.
Yes, she did. She stayed up and watched the game with me, and she even knew when to cheer. She said, "Go, Jaden Daniel." That was great. She does. That's what she says. Oh man, let's see. What is this? Kim says 771.
That's our messages.
Oh, 700. That's right.
Yeah, for those who don't know, that's in the chat. We have a group chat that we do that we talk all throughout the game.
That Jesse panics for about 40 minutes.
Zay Jones is doubtful for tomorrow.
There was the best message on the entire chat was 3 minutes 20 to go in the game. Jesse said, "That's it, we're fucking lost." We're 17 points up, Jesse.
Now the beagle is in the bed with my wife right now. I'm not getting
real quick. If you guys can see this was me and Megan's heart rate during the game in the fourth quarter. Hers is 65. Mine is 103.
Good grief!
Oh yeah,
that was in the middle of the fourth quarter.
Jesus,
my shit was pounding the whole fucking game.
I mean, look, I didn't think it was gonna happen, and then as like just the more it did, it was just everything.
Yeah,
it's ridiculous.
Well, I'll tell you, for a lot of you folks out there that are new to this is what it's like when you see these games like this. These plays get magnified, and they become. I mean, when you see a play like Sandra Still intercept a pass at the end of the half, right there in the end zone like that, that play's magnitude is fucking huge when you give it the gravity of what is on the line in this game and what that presents for us as an opportunity going forward. So, yeah, these plays, you watch a regular season football game, it's the same number of plays, right? But there's not as much gravity under each one of them, right? So I don't know how many times of those 771 texts it was Jesse or Scott going, "Well, this is it. We're fucked now. We're done. We're completely fucked now." I mean, Scouse, am I wrong? Are these the two pessimistic motherfuckers I've ever seen?
That's true. I mean, you're not wrong. I mean, also, I moan about the kickers a lot, but I mean, those two just moan about fucking everything, man.
Honest to God,
that missed field goal.
Oh my God. 17 up, we're going to lose now, we've lost. All right, boys. All right, chill.
That onside was a little sketchy, but Ertz made a good play. That was just a great fucking onside kick, man.
It was a great kick.
Yeah, we haven't seen a kick like every onside kick that we've done in the past like 5 years. Fucking, it's just garbage. That was just
Yeah.
greatly booted.
And the ball bounced right up to Ertz. Like, dude, the football gods were like, oh, no. Nice kick, but no. That's getting back up into Zach's hands there. Yeah. So Jordan says, yes, that's good. Try for a 4-letter word. Sorry, she's an Eagle fan. You got to bring her along.
Jesse, here's the question: is when are you driving home?
Just play it.
Monday.
Oh,
yeah, good idea. Get out of DC because I've heard there's a lot of people coming.
There is.
Let's see. I was looking for something.
Luckily, the traffic is coming towards here, and I'm going to be going away from it.
Oh, yeah, I hit, let's see. I got one parlay going here. I hit Terry McLaurin, 60-plus yards, Jaden Daniels, 40-plus yards rushing, and Brian Robinson over 36.5 yards rushing. Hit that. But tomorrow, if I put together with that James Cook over 54.5, and Mark Andrews over 41.5, and Devontae Smith 5-plus receptions, don't you sigh at me. That will be a nice little fucking parlay there. All right, because I know you always look at when I bet on your guy, you're like, oh, fuck, he's fucking jinxed me.
Yeah, that cornerback in the first bit of
broken
the game. Broken arm. So,
I remember. So
I saw it. It looked funky, man. It looked funky.
When he was laying there like this, I said he's laying there broken.
I should sleep it off. Should be all right then.
Yeah, put some dirt on it. There's no dirt in there. It's an indoor
put
stadium.
some Robitussin on it. Be all right.
Here's a question: has there been anything about
spray it with Windex? You're good to go.
Has there been any word on Cosmo?
No.
He's going to be done for the season. Looks like. Okay. Yeah, he had a.
Yes, there you go. Jesse's first negative Nancy comment. 8:42.
It's definitely Boyd, isn't it?
That was 8:42 this evening. First negative Nancy comment.
No, that was 8:42 this morning. Come on.
Negative Nancy. I did like Aaron Andrews reporting, though, telling us after the half that Dan Campbell told me his team needs to tackle. They are not tackling very well. Back to you up in the booth.
Real quick, just because we also have to talk about this. As a team that just went 3 for 4 on 4th down, was there any times where you guys were upset about them going for it?
Inside the 5, I was until they made it, and then inside the 5, especially with the score as it was in the fourth quarter. Take the easy points there.
I kind of went into the game saying that we need 7, not
right
3. So, it just didn't.
What's up, Deluxe? Let's fucking go, says Deluxe, unless you meant something completely different, and I completely fucked that for you. I'm assuming.
Hey, for the second straight game, we just dominated time of possession.
We did.
Yeah, what was the time of possession?
It was 34-26, 33-59 to 23-01. So that's four full minutes we had the ball more than Detroit did. And look, they still scored 31 points. Well,
4 minutes, when we're driving 10 minutes and they can drive 5 minutes, that doesn't really, time possession is kind of a misleading stat sometimes. But I thought that the running game really stepped up this week. Brian Robinson was finally finding some holes and was able to get through them to get some good yardage. And I am about to the point where my mouth is stopping to work. It's not working very well anymore.
All right.
Yeah, right. So this is empty and I'm not. So.
Guys, we're going to the NFC Championship game.
Oh, we are. We are. And you know what? I can tell you this. I'm looking and seeing. Who was it that said this today? I think it was Rigo said this today over there on our X. I'm looking at you guys going to these games. Now I know if I need some investment money for something, I know who to call. Y'all are going fucking spending some cash. Did y'all hear the Terry chants at the end of the fourth quarter?
Yeah, it was cool.
I was hearing some MVP chants for
again,
Jaden.
Yeah, I think those were the Lions fans saying that, the ones that stayed there. All right, so I think that's about enough for me. Unless y'all want to stick around. Y'all want to stick around?
No, I'm done.
I'm done now, mate.
We just
all right, one more time, just before so everybody can have their happy.
Wobble, baby, wobble, baby, wobble, baby, wobble, yeah. Wobble, baby, wobble, baby.
There you go. I think that's going to be our theme from now on.
Imagine how good of a scratch that hog is getting, though.
Oh my God! Can you imagine how? When you look at it, that farmer's probably pretty happy. All right, let's see here. So what we're going to do is tomorrow, we're all going to watch and see who we get to play next week in the NFC Championship, which will be, I think, Sunday afternoon. I would hope. It's not Sunday evening, but I don't give a shit.
Sunday at 3 o'clock.
Game. There you go.
Are we Sunday or Saturday?
Sunday. It will be Sunday. 3 o'clock.
Yeah.
Sunday 3.
Both games will be Sunday so that they can keep the off time.
Us, mate, yeah. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it'll keep the off time as even as possible for both teams.
And that means that Scott and Scouse can go to bed on time on Sunday.
I'm not really concerned about that, and I don't think that they're going to be able to go to sleep anyway because they're going to be running up and down the streets of fucking Liverpool and Barrow and Furnace in their underpants screaming about that we're going to the fucking Super Bowl. To the Super Bowl! That's right. What number Super Bowl is this anyway?
54?
56? It's not 53 or 54. I don't even know. I stopped counting after 26.
LIX, 59.
59. All right, so I'm good with that. Let's go win Super Bowl 59. The Bleeding Burgundy podcast will be back on Friday afternoon, Monday afternoon at 5:30, where we will go over this game a lot better than we are right now. I'm really making sure I'm getting these syllables out cleanly. And the 1 Point Safety Show will be on Thursday at 3 p.m. on the Eastern Coast here of the United States, where you guys will take questions and talk with all kinds of Commanders fans from the UK and give everybody the breakdown. So, hey, man, off to the fucking championship. Gentlemen, it's been fun. For all of y'all out there that came in and saw us tonight, thank you very much for stopping by. I appreciate every one of you. Hey to Shelly, hey to Scott, hey to Kim, hey to James, hey to Ollie. I just love all of you. And until then, we'll see you next time on the Bleeding